welcome to Kreators Klub with Kimmi. I hope all is well. I know you are here to learn about how to get that YouTube channel started, and we're going to hop right in. Let's go. So I'm going to give you like 5 steps to start your YouTube channel, okay? The first one is choose a niche that fits your lifestyle and your goals, okay? Choose a niche or a niche, okay? So you want to find something that you're passionate about, you enjoy talking about. You can talk about it for more than just one video. You may like chocolate chip mint ice cream, but if you've only tried it one time and you only have that one experience with chocolate chip mint ice cream or mint chocolate chip, you won't have a whole YouTube channel successfully about mint chocolate chip ice cream, okay? So for example, let's go back to that example really quick. If you wanted to talk about mint chocolate chip and you wanted to have a whole YouTube channel about that, you probably would need to know how to make it. Where did it originate from? How many people enjoy it? Okay, so you're going to want to have more details. Whatever it is that you're talking about, you want to find something that you actually know about. A lot of times people today are starting channels and they watch somebody else talk about it and they're like, I could talk about that and get 1 million hits. But no, you want to be successful and to have a long-term successful YouTube channel. Find something that you actually know about, something that you enjoy, and something that will fit in with your lifestyle. For example, you may have taken a trip to Jamaica and you love Jamaica. You said, you know what? I'm going to start a whole YouTube channel on Jamaica, but you can only go there that one time. If you're going to have a YouTube channel about Jamaica, you probably want to be able to go there frequently so you can tell your audience about new food, new items over there, new entertainment, new recreation, right? New excursions. But if you've only gone one time, can you have a whole YouTube channel on what to do in Jamaica? I don't think so. So that wouldn't fit your lifestyle. However, if you are a traveler, a travel blogger or something of that sort, you're back and forth to Jamaica every other month, then you probably have a lot to talk about. So number 2 is set your channel up correctly. When you are setting up your YouTube channel, you want to make sure you have a banner. Okay, the banner is that picture across the top. You want to have a banner. Don't start your YouTube channel and there's nothing there. When people go there, they want to see, who is this? What are they talking about? So within your banner, you might put such things as how many times a week you plan to go live, or how many video uploads can your audience expect to see. If it's like 2 times per week, you can put that in that little banner. New uploads twice per week. I go live every Monday. So put something in a banner so they can know who you are. It's like an advertisement to your channel. You also, when you're setting up your YouTube channel correctly, you want to have a bio. Not a bio about where you were born necessarily and your birth date, how many kids you have, how many siblings you have. No, but what is the channel about? What is it that people can expect to see when they come to your channel? This channel is about baking chocolate chip cookies. I teach thriving business owners or entrepreneurs or bakers how to grow and ... So give them just a little bit about what it is that you do and how you can best help them and why they need to stick around and watch the channel, okay? Also, in your bio, you want to include links. If you're selling a product or if you have affiliate links, for example, if you have an Amazon affiliate and you're selling, perhaps on this particular day, you're selling a cookware set, you want to have a link to that cookware set in the description box, okay? Also in that description box, you may want to have links to your courses if you sell courses, or if you have an email address where you want people to contact you. These are different things that you want to have in that description box so people can immediately find you and they don't have to go look and try to search on Google. Well, who is she? Where is she? I want to work with her or him, okay? The next thing I want you to think about is, are you going to do long form content or shorts or lives? I recommend a combination of all of them. Why? Your long-term video is going to be anywhere from like 8 to 12 minutes, 8 to 12, because you got to remember your average audience is going to watch about 4 minutes of that, and that's going to help towards your watch time. Now, shorts are going to be good for you too if you want to just get a quick fix, your audience to get a quick fix of who you are. So sometimes people, you watch your short too, you're like, oh, okay, I like this person. And then you're trying to find out who they are, what else do they talk about. So a short is going to be like an invitation into your world, just a quick little snippet. Okay, and then lives are just that. You go live on your channel, you talk to your people, let them know who you are, they get to know you better. They're able to ask you questions. It makes you appear to be the expert. in your field, as people are asking questions and you're answering them, the rest of the audience is looking like, oh, okay, she knows what she's talking about. Oh, okay, he knows what he's talking about. And then they too want to do business with you, if that's the goal of your YouTube channel, okay? So anyway, I recommend a combination of all of them. So long form, shorts, and lives. And I'll give you an additional tip when it comes to long form. When it comes to long form, I really want you thinking about what can you talk about that people will be looking for in this particular area, this particular niche, even 5-10 years from now, okay? For example, if you're a barber and you're starting a YouTube channel, you're trying to teach other barbers how to grow their business, there are certain core things that are not going to change. So you don't want to go with what's fancy, what's popping, what's happening right now, maybe a certain style. You can talk about that, like cutting hair. So maybe cutting lines here, that's popular right now. You can talk about that, but talk about the longevity of being a barber, how to maintain the customer service experience, how they may be able to get new clients, about their pricing, what does that look like, so they don't overprice the market, underprice the market. You can still be getting paid on that video because we're all looking for monetization, right? And then at the same time, it's something that people will always be looking for and searching for. Next, I want you to have your basic equipment before you start. And that's just going to be your phone. You don't need anything fancy. Now, I do recommend having at least a selfie stick. And I'll put in the description box the ones that I have. I have like 2. I have one for my vehicle, and I have one that I can use anywhere. It extends pretty long and tall or whatever. So you do need those 2 things. But other than that, I don't even recommend that you have to get a mic immediately. Most of our camera phones now are so advanced that the volume and the microphone is good. The clarity is good. Always make sure that you're cleaning your lens, the front and the back, so your picture can be as clear as possible. Make sure you have good lighting. And those are basically what you need to get started. So if you're waiting to get, a $500 camera or a fancy mic or, big old lights coming from both angles and all of this, you probably won't ever get started, okay? You can get those things, but after you make a little bit of money, all right? Next thing I want you to do is post your first 3 videos. Just get started. Just get started. I like you to put out 2 weeks worth of content when you first get started. The moment I start a YouTube channel, and I have 3, whenever I start a YouTube channel, I always make sure I put out at least 2 weeks of content, 7 days a week. I'm hitting it, boom, every day, every day, every day. So that means you're filming 7 8 to 12 minute videos for 1 week. The next week you're filming 7, so you need a total of 14 videos to get started. I like to do that because I like YouTube to be able to put me in a category, to go ahead and find out where do I fit in the algorithm, right? So that's what you want for yourself too. You want YouTube to go ahead and say, you know what? I think she talks a lot about mint chocolate chip cookies. So now people that are looking for that, YouTube will know who to push your video out to. Okay, it may be that you're starting a barber training company. You're teaching other people how to become a barber. So if your videos, all 14 are about that, then YouTube is like, when somebody goes to look for someone dealing with barbering, they're going to look for you. So I personally recommend 14. So you can do anywhere between 3 per week. But again, that first 2 weeks, I want you just nailing it, just nailing it. And then out of that 8 to 12 minutes, then we can take some of those videos and turn it into shorts. And then we can put it back and relate it. In YouTube, there's a feature in the shorts. When you put it out short, it can be related back to the original long form video. So now you got 14 videos times, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10 shorts per video. You got a nice looking channel there, okay? So let's recap what we're gonna do. So we're gonna find a niche or a niche that we like, that fits our lifestyle and our goals. We're going to find a channel banner. Okay, you can use Canva to create that too. You can go into Canva and put in YouTube banner, and you can create it right there. You're going to make sure you have something in your bio area, something in your links if you have any. And for your bio area, you can use ChatGPT. You can tell ChatGPT, hey, I'm starting a YouTube channel about ... and then it will tell you, say, I need you to write me a bio. So ChatGPT will write it for you. You can clean it up a little bit and then instant bio. Okay, let's go, people. The next thing we're going to decide is if we're going to be doing long form or short form. Shorts, right? Or are we going to do lives? Any combination. Now, I typically recommend lives. I'm going to address this one really quick too because I didn't talk about it before. But when it comes to doing lives, when you first start your channel, you may not have an audience. So the 2 hours or hour that you're thinking about spending live, you may want to take that time and record like 10 videos And then as your audience starts to grow, people start asking you more questions, then you can start going live. But for me, even with one of my channels, I'm like, you know what, do I take an hour going live and talking to one person? Or do I take that same hour and I can film 12 videos? It's going to be up to you. But eventually, I do want you doing lives because lives is going to help you with that watch time, okay? And again, it's going to build credibility in whatever market you're in. Also, when it comes to your equipment, number 4 is you don't need a lot. You just need a phone and a couple tripods. That's it. Just a couple. I have one in my car. And I have one that I get, a little bit larger one that I use in the home. So you do not need that many, okay? You don't need a microphone. Just make sure your camera lens is clean, front and back, and let's go, okay? Number 5 is, I always like to say again, the standard rule is 3 post 3 videos. But for me, I recommend people always do 2 weeks worth of content, at least to get started. Post every day, 7 days a week. 7 days, just 2 weeks. So that way the algorithm knows who you are and what you're talking about, okay? So on behalf of Kreators Klub with Kimmi, again, I'm always say, please keep creating, people. I will see you next time. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, you know gems are being dropped. Let's go. Subscribe, share, and all that good stuff, okay? Until next time, Coach Kimmi. Bye.